Okay, so I guess I don't really know if this is going to work either because I can't see everybody and I don't think anybody else can talk. Maybe they can. I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah, and it's on a huge delay. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and start the meeting. Oh, God. Okay. Now that I muted this super delayed thing. Here it goes again. Okay. Anyway, the I this is just gonna have to do for this time. We'll work out something better for next time. But I've had kind of a rough day, and that's actually how I wanted to start the meeting. Is that and this is something that Allison and I discussed in our last board meeting. Is these monthly meetings, everybody's allowed to miss a couple of them except for me, because I'm the one that runs the meeting. So I want to start sharing that responsibility. Um, Allison is going to be. Why is this still on delay? What is going on? All right. Okay. Jesus. Sorry. Um, okay. Allison's going to run a meeting, and Shirley, if you're watching, I don't know. I want you to run a meeting as well. And I know that that's not exactly your favorite thing to do, but you got to think about it like, you know, being the Speaker of the House or something. The chances of you becoming president aren't that good. So, just in case Allison and I both are unable to make a meeting at the same time, which hasn't happened in over a year of us doing this, so I don't think it's going to happen. That being said, next month, Allison will conduct the meeting, and then the following month, Shirley will conduct the meeting, and then we'll be set to go, and we'll have backup systems in place. Um, Also, going forward, I guess we're going to have to just go back to the old way of doing it. Though this is a lot easier, it just sort of stinks that there's no interaction, and that's kind of what the monthly meetings are all about. So I'm going to look and see if maybe there's some video conferencing software or something. I don't know, but I'll work to find a solution to this problem. And of course, if anybody knows of a solution to this problem, please go ahead and email me or reach out or something, and we can go ahead and fix this. I guess the group. I turned the group. I guess it's on. It's only on here. Okay, never mind. Um, I wanted to talk about our partnerships. A new partnership that we have is Griffin Home Healthcare. They do a lot of different things, and it's good to visit the website. It's griffinhomehealthcare.com. Also on the CIRF website, I added their information to that. So you can visit the CIRF website, and under the Connect tab, you can click on Partners, and their information will be there, as well as a link to their website. Um, Basically, we're still kind of in the planning stages of how we're going to partner, but it's going to be kind of a social and marketing partnership as well as a fundraising partnership. So there are a lot of still kind of open doors there. So if anybody has any ideas on how we could partner or events that we could have, there are a couple events that they're already doing, like a wellness fair, or we might work on one. So things away from that, more kind of outside the box thinking of stuff that we could do, not obvious things that we've obviously already discussed. Also, they have in the past few days actually sent along my way if you've seen the CIRF Facebook and Twitter, The used wheelchair and walker are on there. I think I'm going to also add it to Instagram tonight. And then today I actually got a phone call, which I haven't returned, but there's no result yet. But I got a phone call about an electronic bed, like a hospital bed, that somebody actually wanted to donate. So there's a lot of opportunity here. I think that the value of this partnership is really solidifying our engagement in the Charlotte community, and with the chronically ill population of Charlotte. And through this exchange of goods, so to speak, that's a great thing we can add to our website. And, you know, I've already had 2 people contact me in the past couple days. So that's a really kind of good service we could provide in addition to the things that we do, you know, affordable or donated assistive devices. So just something to think about. Again, if anybody has any ideas or wants to work to put together some marketing materials or something to coincide with that partnership, just reach out to me after the meeting, and we can certainly discuss that. The South End Hops Festival, please go ahead and like that on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. It's South End Hops Fest on everything. So it's facebook.com/South End Hops Fest. Same for Twitter. Same for Instagram. The only thing is Twitter is FES. There's no T, and it might be hard to find. But please go ahead and look it up and like. Samantha Webster Sam is actually working on some cover photos for us with like complete details, and we're working on getting the website kind of polished and refreshed. So we're hoping that'll be done Sunday, but I want to start marketing before then. I want to start marketing by the end of the week. So hopefully we can start on Friday. And again, please don't engage in any way or share it in any way until we're set to go. That way we can really get it out to the, and to the people in Charlotte that, we know a lot of the people that would be interested in doing this. So I think that we could really help get a lot of people to this event. It's going to be really amazing. Tickets are only $35, which is really cool. And the first 100 get some sort of incentive. That's not finalized yet, but it will be soon again. And it's either going to be, like a gift certificate to the after party, because the event is only from 2 to 6. So, people will probably want to stay out, and so that kind of thing, or maybe a free gift, or mention a code or something and you get $5 off. But there's going to be some sort of incentive there, so make sure you guys are in the first 100. That being said, there's an event this Saturday, August 9th, and it's with Third Rock Events, and they're helping us put on this South End Hops Festival in concert with Elevate Lifestyle. I'm looking up the event page, but it's a charity event, and we're also going to be I'm going to announce the South End Hops Festival and say that it's going to happen and give some information, talk about CIRF a little bit. It's called Bands, Brews, and Books, and it benefits Classroom Central, and I think that they make sure that kids have supplies that they need. I'm pretty sure. There's going to be Of Good Nature and DJ Patrick Braun, Tito's Vodka. I'm pretty sure that's given. It's at the Charlotte Trolley Museum. There's an event on Facebook called Bands, Brews, and Books. The tickets are $40, but I'm pretty sure everything is included. That's kind of what you spend in a night out anyway. So I think it's doable, and anybody that is available to come, it's from 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. on Saturday. So you can kind of come at any time. Anybody that's available, please come and show some support, not only for this event and for the people who are helping raise all this money for us, but also for the South End Hops Festival, and, kind of be there to help also promote that on social media. Also, with all the energy that I'm spending currently on managing our current applicants, developing and cultivating partnerships, and working on large-scale events, I can't do any more by myself. So I really need y'all, volunteers and CIRF members, to help raise some money. We we really need some money in order to give. We still have to pay for T-shirts and some other things associated with the event. And I also don't want to, we're just at a point where we just can't give at the moment, and that's not a good situation to be in. So, Allison, I was thinking that you could do an event somewhere. I mean, I could obviously help you with it, but the Blind Pig said they would do quarterly events for us this year, and we've only had one event there thus far this year. So I know they would let you do another one. You just have to go in and talk to Michael Felt or Matthew Howard, or, yeah, I would say talk to one of them because that's definitely who wants to be contacted. So Matthew Howard or Michael Felt, and settle on a date, and then we can talk about kind of stuff to do, and we can pull that together pretty quickly, but I need somebody else to kind of run point on it. Maybe me, you, and Shirley could work on that together, but we really need some money coming in. Also, we have some new volunteers that have, the special thanks this month goes out to Samantha Webster. She did the South End Hops Festival logo. She's also working on our cover photos. And she pretty much stopped what she was doing to do this. In the meantime, she's already worked on some of the marketing materials that I've been trying to get accomplished since, the beginning of the year at the very, earliest or latest. And she's already worked on those things, and everything that she's produced is exactly what we're looking for, fits our brand perfectly. She's a lovely person, and she has been over backwards to help CIRF. She's obviously very committed, and we appreciate her help greatly, because it's really, for example, I mean, if we had some other logo that wasn't attractive, people wouldn't get the brand of the event and they wouldn't show up. People often underestimate the importance of graphic design, but it's extremely important. So special thanks to Sam. Also, Caitlin Taylor, she's a new volunteer. She's been amazing. She's been really helpful. I think we need the South End thing. That's more trouble than it's worth at the moment. I want to try and actually nail that down for something to start in the spring, the monthly thing with the South End organization. I also, sorry, I got distracted. The South End organization, like working on, getting them to do something with us in the spring, and that could be a great monthly fundraiser for 2015, which we shouldn't lose sight of. In the meantime, Caitlin could maybe help with this stuff. She did say that she wanted to help with events. She's helping us a lot administratively. She's handling like all the financial reporting. But I think that she would want to, be involved in an event and be involved with like the operation of the day-to-day operations. So that might even be something you'd be able to engage her on. And, she has access to a bunch of volunteers too. So that could be a real resource. It wouldn't even have to be a Blind Pig. I mean, you could do it anywhere you wanted. So just all that to think about. Also, I got an online application for a new volunteer. Her name is Lauren, I believe, and she actually found us through Instagram. She got an application. I invited her to join tonight. I don't know if she is, obviously, but she is. She can do a lot of things, and she's ill, and she's been able to, kind of manage to take care of herself, and she wants to help others. So I think it's really great to have her, and I also I'm excited to have someone. She's in Arlington, Texas. I'm excited to have someone that's not local. I'm also excited to have someone who is active in the chronic illness community, who's also chronically ill. I think that she could be a real asset to us, as far as maybe having an event to raise funds and awareness in Arlington. That would be great. Not only that, but I think she also might be helpful as backup for social media support. You guys, I think Allison and a couple other people have been messaging me, so just give me a second. Let me read them. Okay, Allison, your Allie and Shirley one. Okay. Yeah, I just got this. Yeah, no, that sounds great. Allison just said that she's working, every Saturday and Sunday so she can help coordinate, but she won't be able to attend. Okay, I mean, we could do a Friday night event, and that might be something you could attend, just to throw it out there. You could also do a cocktail. I mean, it doesn't have to be on Saturday and Sunday. You could do a cocktail hour at Pisces. They're very charitable. There's a neighborhood girl, Shirley knows her. We just had this conversation. Shirley and I did. Maybe do a cocktail hour at Pisces and set up a microphone and maybe have like an acoustic duo and some like vegetarian or cheap sushi rolls out. And kind of talk to people about CIRF, let the music play, have a little mixer just for a couple hours, and have donation buckets out and just kind of have a thing, or charge $10 to get in or something. I mean, it doesn't have to be on a weekend. So there's a lot of things to do there. And Allison, yeah, no, it's okay. I want to address it now. I like the interaction. That's the best part about these meetings. But unfortunately, through this, we're not able to. And again, working on a solution. But yeah, so I think there's a lot of options as far as a fundraiser. But I'd really, and not only that, but I'd really like to see the accountability from the leadership other than me. Shirley's done a couple events, and she did one last year when she had no idea what she was doing, and she reached out to Leanne, and Leanne helped her, and she did one at the Evening Muse, and it raised a butt ton of money. Girl raised $850 her first time out. So there's always a way to do something. And again, I think like even a cocktail mixer, and that might be something, Allison, where your demographic of friends and everything, that might be something that they're interested in as well. And obviously, like, we could cross promote it and all that, but I think we definitely need to come up with an event sooner rather than later. That's for sure. Don't forget about Griffin Home Healthcare. Please check that out on the website, and please send me any ideas or any questions you have about that. Any questions you have about anything, really. That way you can be very well versed in what's going on. Also, a note with the South End Hops Festival. The quotes I've been getting for the t-shirts, I guess I contacted Pandemic Printworks, and it's very expensive. And not only that, but it finished well, but his attitude about it was less than charitable. Talking about, how he had to make money and a lot of different things. And it's just kind of off-putting. And also because it's screen printed as opposed to like cheap digital. Trust me, it's higher quality, but it makes it so that you can only have kind of certain things. It kind of limits what you can do. So anybody that has any t-shirt connections, also please send that over. Again, and another thing, the hosting, our web hosting. We're actually moving. We're changing hosting companies again. We did it last year. We changed, and we're changing again this year. Hopefully this one will stick. It's way more affordable, and it's higher quality hosting. Same benefits and everything, but it's going to cost us less, about half as much, which is actually pretty impressive. It's only like $90 or something, which is seriously low. However, Eric Schallberg is going to help us move the sugar part, which is our CRM software. He's going to help us move that over. But as far as like copying and downloading and moving the whole site, he can't do that. Adam won't be able to do that. I reached out to him, and he said he just doesn't have the time right now. So I'm going to contact the hosting company and see if they can help me move it over. If not, if you know anybody that does web stuff, they don't need to be full-time or anything. They just need to help us move our site. If anybody knows anybody that can do that, that you would give your passwords to. We cannot get hacked. We cannot open ourselves up to any threats. So a trustworthy person that would be willing to help us, please reach out and let me know. Since we can't interact, I'm sorry. Since we can't interact, I guess if you have any questions, please email them to me personally. All the emails come to me, and I prefer that you use info@cirfhelps.org unless we already have a dialogue. And then please just use my personal email address. But please reach out with any questions or concerns or notes or anything else. Or Allison and Shirley, we can continue this conversation here on Facebook in a little bit. So thanks, people, for joining. And it's definitely on my to-do list to come up with a better solution for next month's meeting. Life is a work in progress, and I guess we will leave it at that. So thanks you, everybody, for taking the time, and I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. Mwah.